Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back here tonight with another requested reading, and this request is another one for Jimin from BTS. I'm pretty positive I've read him once or twice already on here, but I did get another request just to kind of see what's going on with his career and in his life right now, and love life as well. So let's pull some cards and see what we get. I have everything all shuffled out. Let me get these all laid out here. Remember, if you have any other requests that you'd like to see from me, please feel free to comment below, and I will get that on the list, and I will get it out for you. It will probably be a few weeks, give or take, okay? I know I'm getting a lot of people who keep recommenting the same thing because you haven't gotten your video yet, and I just want you to know it is coming, okay? So just please be patient with me, and just keep your eyes out, because it will be coming. I apologize it's not sooner. It's hard. I work full time. I'm trying to balance this as my hobby. Sometimes I don't have a lot of time to do stuff, but I am trying to balance everything out. So I thank you again so much for your patience. Also, I do offer personal readings for $5 to my Venmo or PayPal. I do tarot readings, love, career, general. Also oracle readings as well, if that's something you're interested in. And then 25 yes/no questions with a pendulum. Again, all for $5 to my Venmo or PayPal. That information is in the description box below, how to get a hold of me. And if you're not interested in that, that's perfectly fine. Just being here, liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel, I am more than grateful for that, and I thank you so much with infinite gratitude. So let's get into this and see what is coming up for Jimin. And I know you had asked about 2025. There is still some time left. I know we are already at like the 6-month mark. Can you believe how fast time's going, guys? My God, it's flying for me. So let's see where he's at energetically as of right now. Let's do this one. Okay, so you might be feeling a little trapped and overwhelmed right now, because he's coming up as the Eight of Swords. Or just maybe feeling a little bit powerless. I'm not sure what that's about, but that's what we got. Okay, let's continue on here, see what else we get. Judgment. Okay, so awareness or awakening. So he could be going through that right now. I feel like he's going through like a transformation right now, and maybe that's why he's kind of feeling a little like out of sorts, because I'm feeling like he's kind of transforming. Like he's going through a lot of life changes, like a lot of things are changing for him, and it's just a lot, you know, so he's trying to juggle all that. Two of Cups. So this is about partnerships and working together with people. You know, it could be love too. But yeah, just like shared understandings and working with other people. Okay, next the Queen of Wands. This is like a very passionate, determined energy. Someone who's very social, so, you know, he's a very confident man. Yes, I know it's a queen, doesn't matter. But yeah, just a very confident energy, very attractive. I feel like a lot of girls probably have a crush on him too. Probably, I can just like kind of hear him awing in my head. Like, oh, I love him so much. Like, he's so cute, you know. That's kind of what I hear, so I had to say it. But yeah, just a very strong, independent, determined individual. The Star. So this is about having hope and trusting and just overall positive energy and like a rebirth too. Like I said, I feel like he's definitely going through a transformation. And I'm wondering too, was he one of the ones who went to like the military school or something? Did all of them go, or was it just a few of them? I can't remember, because one of my subbies had told me that. And of course, I can't remember because I've been doing so much of this lately and I can't keep track of everything. But I'm wondering too, and maybe that's why it's just such a huge change for him. I'm wondering if he was one of the ones that was involved. Even if he wasn't, there's definitely something, like he's going through like a big change right now. A big change, like a rebirth, so to speak, is what I feel. Okay, a little bit of loss and a little bit of disappointment too. And I wish I could remember. See, this drives me crazy. I don't even know why I bother saying it because I never know what I'm talking about. Maybe one of these days I'll learn, but I know one of the BTS members that I read a while ago, there definitely seemed like there was some sort of big loss that one of them faced. And of course, I can't remember if it was Jimin. It might have been. I guess I'm going to have to stop saying it until I know for sure, because I'm sure it gets annoying and I do apologize. But, so I'm wondering if he was the one, because it kept coming up. Like, whatever this was, to whatever BTS member I read, it was a very big emotional thing that had happened to them. But I don't remember if it was him. It could have been another one. Like I said, I've done quite a few readings on these guys already. But anyways, even if it wasn't him, there's definitely some sort of like... There's some sort of like loss and just kind of disappointment type energy with him right now. And I don't know where that is. And I guess it would kind of make sense with this Eight of Swords here that we pulled on him. Like there's something with that. And I don't necessarily know what that is, but there's something there for sure, as you can see. Next, we have the Three of Wands. This is about finding direction, moving forward with things, new opportunities. So there will definitely be some new opportunities coming for him, especially in career, I feel. I feel like that's definitely a given. Moving forward. So, yeah, there will be new opportunities coming. No doubt in my mind. Okay, the Sun. Yeah, see, it's not all bad. I mean, there's a little bit of loss and disappointment and grief, but there's also a lot of positivity, and there's a lot of, you know, very good things coming for him as well. A lot of success, happiness, fun, excitement, that sort of thing. So that's good. Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's about harmony. It could be family reunions, or just being content, you know, celebrations too. There could be some of that coming up for him. And just that stability and security, which can be very harmonious too. I mean, it's very harmonious to know that, you know, you are stable, you are secure, you have all that you need, you know. King of Cups. So this is someone who's very kind, someone who's trusting, someone who can forgive, nurtures creative endeavors, which I do feel like that does kind of correlate with him for sure. I can definitely feel that intuitively. Six of Pentacles, again with the kindness card. He's very generous, he's very kind. Gives and receives very well. You know, again with that stability, he's very stable, especially financially. I feel like he's pretty good with money too. Very kind, and of course that goes in with that King of Cups too. Just very kind. He's a very kind man. Very generous, very kind. Queen of Pentacles. Again, someone who's very nurturing, you know, a financial provider, someone who's organized, someone who's very practical. I definitely feel like that's him too, for sure. And the Fool. So yeah, new beginning. Like I said, I feel like he's going through like a rebirth right now. And he's just kind of set now, and it's all new to him, you know? Adventure, idealism, a desire to start something. Just a fresh start, a newness. Okay, next we have the Four of Swords. So this is about, you know, resting and relaxing and contemplating. And it could be, maybe he needs a little bit of that too, especially if he is feeling that Eight of Swords there. Just kind of feeling, you know, trapped and restricted. You know, resting and recuperating might be a good thing for him right now. So hopefully, like, he can get a little bit of a break in the future just to kind of step back. Or this could have already happened. Maybe he already took that time to rest, relax, and rejuvenate. And now he's kind of, you know, with that Fool card, he's kind of stepping out. You know, it's the new beginnings. The newness, you know. Two of Wands. Yeah, so making decisions. I feel like there's definitely some decisions that he will be making. Probably within career or personal life. And then also, this could be like traveling too. So there could be some traveling coming up for him as well. That could definitely be in the cards. And King of Swords. But morally upright man. Someone who's very honest and truthful. Someone who's astute. And has high standards. Alright, we'll do a couple more of the tarot. Ace of Wands. Yeah, new opportunities. Yeah, there's definitely some new opportunities coming for him. And like I said, I do feel like it is career. So, that's definitely coming for Jimin, for sure. And we'll do one more tarot here. Let's do this one. Queen of Cups. So this is someone who, again, kind, compassionate, very supportive, empathic. And I definitely feel like he does carry those qualities. I feel like a lot of these BTS members do. They seem like very well put together men. Very disciplined, very strong, very kind, very diplomatic. So, I definitely feel that for sure. Okay. So, let's get these out of the way. And we'll do a couple of the other ones. All right, I'm going to pause just for a second, put these away. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's pull a couple out of my Life Purpose Career deck for him. See what we get. Sometimes I just, there we go. Okay, Infinite Abundance. So this is just saying that, you know, he's fully supported. You know, he is completing his divine life mission and he is on the right track. And he has all the support that he needs. And he has all that abundance. Leadership. You know, he's just, like I said, he's someone who's very strong. He's very astute. He takes charge and he knows what he wants. Very goal-oriented. Which, again, is really good. Trying to see if I can, there we go. Yep, he is on the right path. And he needs to keep doing what he's doing because it is working. Okay. So, he's definitely making the right moves for sure. Alright, we'll do some love cards. So, I don't think there's really too much going on with the love life right now. And the only reason I say that is because I saw something online. It's very hard for them to get involved in relationships, you know, given what they do and given their career. You know, they're on tour a lot, they're very busy, so it's very hard to, you know, kind of have a relationship, you know. But in the future, you know, once things settle down and they get to where they want to be, he will find love. He will find love worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in his love life. Okay. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, but it's definitely, you know, and I'm sure too, he's a big flirt. You know, there could be some of that as well, which, you know, nothing wrong with that. So extend your lighthearted energy to others. So, yep, you deserve love. You are lovable. And I definitely feel like eventually he will have that. actually. Okay. Tree. Yeah, you know, it's interesting too because with that 4 of Swords that we pulled on him, remember? That rest and rejuvenation. He might need a little bit of time to just disconnect. That is interesting because this is kind of the, you know, it's a similar card, you know, the same meaning, just needing to just relax and step back for a little bit. That could be something that his soul actually could really use, you know? Might be good for him. He might need that. So hopefully he can get that. Okay. So I'm going to pull one of these for the last one because I don't want both of them. So let me see here. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this one. So finances and career. Again, like I, you know, had just said, it's hard for him right now because he's so focused on work. There's not really time for love right now, at least as of right now. Like I said, I do feel in the future, you know, depending on what he decides to do, there will be time for that. But right now, he is just so focused on money. He's so focused on his career. That's his biggest thing right now. So that's what he's working on. That's what's important to him at the moment. So I don't feel like there's really time for the love right now, but rest assured, I feel like in the future, I don't know how long. I mean, shit, it could be maybe even 10 years down the road. I mean, he's still kind of young, isn't he? Isn't he like in his mid-20s? I think. Let me know. But yeah, that's what I feel with that. So before we close, let's see what could be some pretty big months for him coming up. Actually, this is what we're going to do, okay? Because I've been pulling some from previous. So what we're going to do, we're going to split these up. Then like April, March, June, May. We're going to put those to the side, okay? It's just going to be easier for me to read that way. That way we're not backtracking. So let me lay these out here. And we'll do 6 of these. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. So I'm going to do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then this one, okay? Alright, let's get these in order here. Okay, so we have August, which is next month. Then we have September. Then we have November, December, January, and then February. So those could be some big pivotal months coming up for him. So that's what I got. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for the request. I appreciate it very much. And again, if you have any more, just comment below. Like I said, I will get it out. It's just going to be probably a few weeks, okay? So just please be patient with me. I promise it's coming, okay? I promise. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and comment. I appreciate it with infinite gratitude, and I hope to see you on the next one. Have a great night. Bye.